Hello everyone, welcome to Nihira Techiees. In this video, I am going to explain event handling and function making in Angular application. This is the continuation of our last video. In our last video, I explained how to create the model and the components. Once we are created the components, we can complete our design related activities. After that, we have to implement our functions. Once we created our functions, we have to manage everything in the event handling. So here I'm going to explain how to create one function and how we can pass the parameters through the function, and also how we can bind the functions in any of the HTML control events. So let me explain everything in the details. Now I'm going to open our application first. So the application already in the running mode. If you see here, welcome to Nihira Techiees. So let me create my first function. So the function name is getData. Here I am going to use one alert. So the text is records are loaded. It's fine. Basically in the JavaScript we will use the keyword function. Here it's actually not required. So let me call this function in any of the event. Now I'm going to the HTML part. Here I'm going to create one button first. So the button is created. The text is click me. Also I'm going to use some classes. Okay, fine. Here I'm going to handle the event. So the event handling syntax is this one. So our event name is click. So let me write it. Here we need to call our function. So let me take the function name is getData. So that's it. Look like the bootstrap is not installed. That's what the style is not coming properly. Anyway, it's not an issue. So we can verify our event. So if I clicking here, the records are loaded, the alert is coming. So now I am trying to pass some values in the function. So here I am going to pass one value. So the value is test. Okay, now if you see, the error is coming because when we are creating the function we not passed any value. So now if I pass the value, still it's showing the error because I am added the input parameter but I am not mentioned the data type. So we all know the data type is string, so let me mark as a string. Okay, so the whatever values is coming here, let me pass the values in the alert. Okay, great. Now I am trying to click once again. So if I clicking here, I will get the test, the bad whatever I'm passed, it's coming. Okay, the same way I'm trying to pass one integer value here. So if I passing the integer value, again I'm getting the error because in the function we have mentioned this is the string, but here we are passed as the integer. Okay, so integer is not allowed. For that we have the keyword number. Okay, it's fine. Now if I'm clicking here, I will get the alert 100. Okay. See, some scenarios we exactly don't know what values is coming. It's maybe an integer or boolean or string. So in that scenarios, we can use the data type is any. So it will take any data type. If I'm clicking here, it is coming as 100. Now I'm going to make one more button. Angular tutorial. So this value is actually a string. If you see here, there is no error. So both the buttons are will work. First one is 100, and if I'm clicking the second one is saying the Angular tutorial. So this is all about the data type. So now we have completed the click event. The same way I'm going to explain this key up, key down and blur. At the end I'm going to explain this mouse over also. For implementing this key up and key down, I'm going to use one new control. So, input control. Let me add here So in the input, I'm going to have the placeholder text. Here I'm going to write the event. The syntax is same for the key up, key up. So here we must note one thing. So the event name is always smaller only. And after that we need to call the method. So let me call the same method also. It's not a problem. So if I entering the value, it's saying the thing. And again, so let me make one changes in our function. Instead of having this alert, I'm going to add this is in the console. So let me see in the console side. So if I adding, the values are getting increased. If you see here now 6, I'm trying to key up once again 7. So whatever values is entering, based on that, it's simply increasing. So let me clear everything. So the same way we can apply for keyDown. So the only even name is different. Let me try here. Test. So if you see here, again the values are getting updated. The same way we can apply for the blur also. Test data added. After the focus gets out, so it's called. So again, whenever the focus gets off, the blur methods is triggering, so we are getting the console value. So this is all about the key up, key down and blur. Now I'm going to explain the mouse over event. So for this mouse over event, I'm going to write in the titles itself. So the syntax is everything same, mouse. So the mouse over. Here also we can call the same method. Okay, this is done. So let me go to the console. If I am mouse overing, so if you see here the values are getting increased. Okay, great. All the events are working fine. Now let me take the values from our text box and I am going to pass. This is in the function itself. So instead of giving the static value, I am going to pass the dynamic data here. Name. So name dot value. So if you go here, I'm going to type Angular and the blur trend. So if you see here, the Angular is loaded. Tutorial. So if you see here, the Angular tutorial is added. Version is 13. So if you see here, the values are automatically gets updated. So whatever values I am entering in the text box, I am trying to get the particular value and I'm passing to the function. At the end, I'm going to do the console everything. So this is all about the event handling and the function making in Angular application. Still, if you have any doubts or clarifications, please post in the comment box. And also please don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you like this video, like and share to your friends. In our next video, I'm going to explain the counter logic. As of now, I have explained the event handling and the function making and also how to get the values from the text box. Using this, we can make one real-time logic. Thank you. Thanks for watching.